My sister Krista and Carlos got married on September 24th, 2016. And shortly after their wedding, they took a trip to Hawaii for their honeymoon. And when they got back, shortly after, Krista started feeling a little sick. She started getting some weird symptoms, neck pains, headaches, stuff like that. And after a couple months of being in and out of the hospital, it turns out that my sister had gotten bitten by a mosquito in Hawaii and contracted dengue fever. She was in the hospital. We almost lost her because they didn't know what she had at first. But she recovered. They got her out, and through some trial and error, were able to find, kind of like a routine that helped get her through day-to-day life. But it has left her with limited mobility from the shoulders up. She needs assistance throughout the day to do normal tasks that we who do not have limited mobility probably take for granted. Shortly after, they started to think about options for how they would start a family, and per their doctor's advice, basically they were told that my sister shouldn't carry. It wouldn't be good for her spine. It wouldn't be healthy for her. So they had to start thinking about other options, and that's when surrogacy came about. With the help of both sets of grandparents, my sister and Carlos were able to start their surrogacy journey. And they found an agency, and they were able to find a surrogate that lived in Utah. Shortly after, they found out that they would be the proud parents to twins. On January 14th, my sister got a phone call from the surrogate saying that she was going to premature labor. And shortly after, the twins were born, 25 weeks and 3 days, 2 pounds each, and about 13 inches. Because they were born in Utah and we're in New York, my sister and Carlos weren't able to be there for the birth of their children. So my sister, Carlos, and my mom hopped on the next flight basically to Utah, and they were able to get there a little bit after midnight.
Sweetie. Hi. Hi, do you yawn? Hey, mama's girl. Hi.
The past 2 months have been crazy, an emotional roller coaster, and pretty insane around here. I'm still in New York, but my sister and my mom have been in Utah since January 14th. Carlos, because he has to work, has not been able to be there full time, and so he had been flying back and forth between New York and Utah, but every other weekend to visit his daughters. So Carlos has not seen his children in a month. The situation was tough in the first place. We didn't need this added on top of it. Right now, we're trying to take it day by day. We still have about 4 weeks until the girls are able to come home. We don't know yet how we're going to bring the girls home. We don't know when that's going to be able to happen. We need to put my sister, who has a low immune system, and the twins, their health at top priority. And so it might mean staying in Utah for longer than planned, or finding another mean of transportation to get them home. This whole thing has been a mess, but in a weird way, a mess that's worth it, because I have two nieces that are so beautiful, adorable, and they're strong. They've been growing so well. And I think we all are just, we're able to get through day to day because we know that there will be a time that we're able to bring the girls home. Don't know when that will be yet. Hoping it's going to be soon. I know that everyone's struggling right now, and everyone's in a really hard place. But hopefully you can help my sister and Carlos bring their twin girls home. Any donation helps. Whatever you can. They appreciate it, and we appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking your time to hear their story. And we are so, so grateful for everyone's love and support right now. Thank you, guys.